identifying Filipino identity by featuring some of the cultures and traditions through Filipino arts and performance.
Filipino art, like drawing and painting, expresses the ideas and emotions with the creation of certain aesthetic qualities in a two-dimensional visual language. The elements of this language, its shapes, lines, colors, tones, and textures, are used in various ways to produce sensations of volume, space, movement, and light on a flat surface. These elements are combined into expressive patterns in order to represent real or supernatural phenomena, to interpret a narrative theme, or to create wholly abstract visual relationships. Painting in the Philippines is such a reflection of the rich culture and diversity in the nation. The history of Filipino paintings can be traced back to the prehistoric times, when paintings were made on the walls of the caves. These paintings are shown to have different types of human figures, frogs, and other types of animals. Spanish influence in the Philippines in the 16th century led to the introduction of Christianity, and paintings were used as a means to spread the propaganda of the church and to promote Catholic teachings. From the 16th century till the 19th century, paintings were thus primarily made only to serve the purpose of the church. Change was seen in the early 19th century when Filipino painters began getting educated and realized the importance of art in the society. This led to a shift in artistic expression from religious motifs to the representation of the native culture, life, and identity. Painters started exploring new and different methods of painting. In these art forms, unity, or the so-called bayanihan, is being portrayed. National unity makes a country strong and prosperous. It makes it have policies and aims for which the people work together. The bayanihan spirit is one of communal unity, helping others without expecting rewards to achieve a certain goal. In earlier days, when houses were made of lighter materials such as coconut leaves, bayanihan also meant helping one's neighbors move their house, literally. It is one of the enduring positive Filipino values that inspires the community to help fellow countrymen in times of need without expecting anything in return. It also means that we are mutually helping each other out in times of heavy typhoons, when everyone is a victim. Filipinos pitch in and give whatever they can. It came from the word bayani. Bayanihan is inviting everyone to do heroes' work together. In the Filipino context, a hero is someone who loves his people. We say that there is a spirit of bayanihan when we see outpouring support for others. It is as if Filipinos, even those who have less in life, felt the urge to help. It feels good to help others. You feel the bayanihan spirit when a community unites to help someone or when they work for the common good, without expecting any reward.
Folk dance. folk dance originated during the pre-colonial times when the indigenous people of the Philippines started to dance in cultural celebrations and rituals. Filipino folk dances were a way of communicating with the gods, asking for good health and good weather for harvest. Philippine folk dances, which reflect not only movement but also the expressions of the Filipino sense of life. For the Filipinos, dance is a form of worship, an expression or images found in all aspects of their life. The wind, the rain, the passing of seasons, birth, death, and dreams. The dances of the Philippines are as diverse as the people. The popular tinikling, the exoticized panglay, the skill-based tradition of banga, and the Spanish tinge jota are only a few of the dances performed throughout the Philippine Islands. Dances can be done at any time and in any location. This begins in the morning in school, where dances is taught as a part of the curriculum. It can go until late at night, especially if there is a fiesta. Filipinos have a strong desire to dance. Dancing keeps us away from unpleasant things because when you move, everything is wonderful. There is no right or wrong. You express all of your feelings and end up with a lovely. Many popular folk dances have evolved and changed as they have been passed down from generation to generation in the Philippines. Although a dance may be done slightly differently in different regions, it remains faithful to its origins. Filipino traditional dances and music play a significant role in their culture, explaining their history and preserving customs. These dances are enjoyable to watch and even more enjoyable to learn and perform. Containing pieces of every single known culture, showing the beauty that is movement and telling a story. Dance does all of these things and more. It is a very important staple of our world. Because of dance, we can connect to our cultures and know more about how people have lived in the past. People will always feel emotions. People will always want to express their emotions. Therefore, dancing is something that will never ever go away.
Filipino cuisine. What makes Filipino cuisine unique? Backed up with a rich and intricate cultural history, it is no surprise for Filipino dishes to be labeled as unique. Known as the original fusion cuisine by the rest of the world, our food continues to baffle many when it comes to our taste and palate preferences. Filipino dishes are unique as it draws inspiration from several influences. Our food reflects the Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, Western, and Pacific Islander flavors developed during our many years of colonization. Beliefs and viewpoints in the preparation of the food were largely influenced with intermingling with the Spanish, Chinese, Arabic, and Hindu cultures. Add to this the mix and match that happens when it comes to ingredients and methods used in cooking. Describing our food in a line or two becomes a real challenge. Secondly, our food is full of flavors, colors, and delicious aroma. The range of diversity is quite broad from sweet to sour to salty, letting each flavor have its own way without having to blend together and yet resulting to dishes that have that salty, sweet, and tangy taste. Filipino dishes are very colorful, combined with vegetables, seafood, lean meat, and many more. It's like having a full and colorful sensory experience with each meal. However, Philippine dining is only complete when there are numerous sausawan or dips on the table. It is often said that one knows when a Filipino is dining if the diner requires an assortment of dips. Another thing that Filipinos do is eat with our bare hands. To others, it may seem unhygienic, but to Filipinos, it is a fun and unique way of enjoying our food. But Philippine cuisine is most characterized by the Filipino way of eating. Salo-salo or through sharing or communal eating. It is a gesture that depicts generosity and harmony among Filipinos, which begins with a wonderful pronouncement of "Kain na" or "Let's eat."
Filipino sculpture. The diversity, depth, and originality of Filipino culture are reflected in the arts of the Philippines. It all started during the prehistoric age. As evidenced by the different drawing and artworks unearthed on the cave walls throughout the region, sculpture is one of the art forms that can characterize Filipino identity. It is an indigenous art form in the Philippines that is deeply rooted in our culture. Various carved art forms are a part of the daily lives and traditions of ethno-linguistic groups. It is one of the most well-known art forms in the Philippines. Sculpture challenges the distinction between thoughts and things, subjects and objects, by thinking with them or examining how they think. It probes our relationship to objects, looking for the other side of the comedy. An art form dealing with alternative ways of thinking and feeling, sculpture has a unique method of expressing itself in the Philippines. Unlike other art forms, it patiently waits for you to sit and feel the idea. It is usually three-dimensional, which makes it very appealing. It is very silent, which makes you speak. It improves viewers' grasping abilities and elevates them. Although we were heavily influenced by cultures, Chinese, American, Spanish, and other some countries, it hasn't stopped us from having our own identity. But unfortunately, we sometimes disregarded how distinctive it is. In such a case, a movement like Ako Ay Pilipino steps in to clarify our own true identity and destiny. The Ako Ay Pilipino Noon at Ngayon is a 350-page interactive book that contains quotes from Filipino heroes, poems, proverbs, essays, and citations of historical events. It is certainly a pathway or a guide for Filipinos who had lost their hope and confidence for themselves and for the country. With the Ako Ay Pilipino Noon at Ngayon accessible to the public, it is surely a huge step for achieving true identity and destiny. Sculpture is a master of deception. It is a forgery that speaks to our desire for narrative. We have art, therefore we will not perish from the truth. Sculpture connects Filipino people, expresses subjectivities, and builds communities. It reflects its environment, its society, and its epoch.
Filipino drama. Drama is not about the spectacle, nor the actors as well as the place where they present it. It's not all about theater, it's more than that. Drama may come in various packages. It may be simple or extravagant, unpopular or popular, big or small in production, but they all have the common denominator, which is mimesis, or the imitation that it presents that happens in real life. But what makes Philippine drama different from the other dramas that existed?
Hey! Oh, hey. Yeah, long time no see. By the way, how are you? I'm great. You? Also happy to see you again. Sorry, I'm busy cleaning it. That's fine. Well, welcome to my humble abode. Well, it's great. You wanna come in? Of course. Do I remove my footwear? Yeah. Well, feel free to sit on the couch. I'll be right back. I'm gonna prepare something for you. Here, I got us some drinks and snacks. Oh, thank you. You know, you should come here more often. Really? Why, thank you. I really wanted to know where you live. Yeah, I hope you're okay with what I served for today. This? It's fine. I like it. Thank you for the snacks. Yeah, I appreciate it. I should go. Wait, you can bring this to Tita. Oh, thank you. Also, please send my regards to her. Of course, I'll let her know. Thanks for letting me stay. Of course, you're welcome. Bye! Yeah, bye.
It differs with the involvement of what we call Filipiness. Filipiness involves three things: our culture and heritage, the essence it gives to our people, and the solution it may present in our people at a certain time of need. It involves our people, our culture, and tradition, as well as the Philippines itself. All in all, our identity. Filipino hospitality is frequently observed or shown in dramas. The Filipinos' attitude toward their tourists is certainly unique. Whenever a tourist stays in a Filipino home, there will be a feast or a huge celebration, as it is a tradition for us to prepare abundant Filipino cuisine for guests to sample our culture through food. In fact, Filipinos often greet visitors with the expression "feel at home," or in Tagalog, "tuloy kayo," in order to put them at ease during their stay.
National Festival of Talents. National Festival of Talents.